Hey folks, Red Labor here. I want to comment on the Treyvon Martin case because I did not have a password for about a month and a half. I wasn't able to be on YouTube, and I have some catching up to do. And I want to talk about the George Zimmerman Treyvon Martin case and the problem I have with this case. I'm one of those folks on the left. I'm very typical. I'm one of those folks that's on the left that believes George Zimmerman is guilty. Guilty of what? Guilty of murder. Maybe second-degree murder, but, he shouldn't have gotten off. And I'm not saying this because I'm all into racial politics or whatever. I think it's actually too easy for people to call somebody else a racist when they probably aren't. And I actually don't think that George Zimmerman is a racist. But I do think he's guilty. I think he's guilty of second-degree murder. I also think he's guilty of being a dumbass. I mean, you just don't go out there and play hero bully cop at night with what you might perceive as an intruder. Having all this said, I have a problem with those that were cheering for George Zimmerman when their mentality was not on preponderance of the evidence. If you really think he's innocent, I'm not beating up on you guys that truly believe he was innocent and letting due process of the law take place or what have you. I disagree with you, but I'm not beating up on you guys. Who I am going to criticize are the people out there that has this irrational hatred of Barack Obama, and they want to use their racism. And Treyvon Martin is a convenient outlet for these racists to say, in your face, Obama. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck does I know Barack Obama commented on it, so fucking what? He wasn't there when it happened. None of you motherfuckers, white motherfuckers, were there either. So, you're commenting on it, so he's got just as much right to comment on it as any of you folks do. And for some of y'all out there that want to say, in your face, Obama, I mean, come on now. That's a cheap way of sitting there and letting your racism shine. I'm not one to throw around racism lightly. I've been called a racist because, I didn't vote for Barack Obama in either election. It had nothing to do with the fact he was black. It had more to do he wasn't left-wing enough. And he's just another George W. Bush as far as I'm concerned. And I love to live by the slogan. My personal slogan during the Obama years is, I'm so far to the left that I make Barack Obama look like Rush Limbaugh politically. I love that phrase. It's true. But, at the same time, while I'm not a fan of Obama, I'm going to defend Obama against some of the irrational righties out there. Those that do not like Obama for the wrong reasons. Now, if you don't like Obama for the correct reasons, left-wing reasons, hey, But this in-your-face Obama bullshit, that is racism pure and simple. I mean, it just, I think it was wrong what happened with this case. I don't agree with the verdict, but the law's the law. I will say this to those that think that anybody who thinks that George Zimmerman is innocent are by default racist, and this is a setback to civil rights or what have you. And I would be inclined to disagree because this isn't Greensboro, 1979, with the massacre that took place by fucking neo-Nazis and Klansmen that went and shot a couple of black folks and labor union activists, at an anti-Klan march, and fucking got away with it. It isn't the same thing. This isn't even Rodney King. I mean, the Rodney King thing. You talk about bullshit. That was bullshit. It was on camera, and they were going to let the police go on let them off the hook, and that was bullshit. And I understand why there was an LA riot that took place in 1992. Don't justify riots, but I understand the rage and the anger. As far as Treyvon Martin versus George Zimmerman, this is my advice to anti-racists and those that support social justice, is to avoid double jeopardy and to go and try to go for another case, civil damages or what have you. Just find another way around where the Constitution is not violated, but justice can be served. That's what I would tell anybody out there if they're really interested in this. Because, I mean, I do think it's a travesty that George Zimmerman got away with murder. Anyway, folks, feel free to comment. Good, bad, indifferent. Have a great day.